My name is Bob Tinker. I'm an architect. I'm currently working with the Ann Arbor 2030 district on their energy audit project, and I am doing commercial energy audits for that project. An energy audit involves documenting the existing conditions in an existing building. The areas that are covered are the building's shell, the building's mechanical systems, and the building's lighting systems. We have a lot of work to do to reduce our energy consumption. And although people might think they have a good idea of what's going on in their building, often they make mistakes like, yeah, windows can be leaky, but windows are also very expensive, and that's often, although it's a nice thing to get in windows, it's often not the thing that will make the biggest difference. So an energy audit, runs calculations to determine what's going to be the most, the more cost-effective things to be doing. What we prefer to do, what we're trying to do for this project is utility bill data is gathered ahead of time and input into Portfolio Manager. The other thing I have, when I email and contact people to set up site visits, I send out an email with a whole list of information that we like to have about the building, like its age, have there been any significant modifications to the building? An energy audit provides inventories of your equipment and your lighting, and you'll need that information in order to make upgrades and hire contractors. Normally, I will sit down with the client and we'll go over the information that they've collected, and we'll discuss that information and then see what information is not available and determine a way to obtain that. Then the client normally takes me on a tour of their facility, their building, showing me specifically what they're interested in and what they know about the building. After that, then I'm pretty much on my own, or I'm with someone working with me. We go room by room through the building to inventory everything that uses energy in all of those spaces. If there's equipment on the roof, we go on the roof to document all the equipment that's up there. If there's a basement with equipment in it, we go down in the basement and take a look at all that equipment. We check out the doors and windows to see what shape they're in. We try to determine what levels of insulation are in the building. So if there's an attic, we will go up into an attic. We probe the walls to see if there's any insulation in the walls. If there are occupants in the building when I'm going through, I often invite them to tell me how they feel about the spaces in which they work or play, to see how they function thermally and visually. Every building is different, so what you see in one building you won't see in another. So an energy audit will normally take a whole day. If it's a large building, it could take 2 days or 3 days. The easiest thing to do, of course, is to replace light bulbs. The next tier to considerations would be the appliances in the building. That's something that occupants have direct control over. If they have old appliances, they can purchase new ones that are Energy Star and will use up to 30% less. And you also might then consider getting what we call smart thermostats. Thermostats that will document how you're working with it and anticipate how you're going to be working your thermostat. And over time, you won't have to do anything because the thermostat will know what you want. Again, we have a long way to go to reduce our energy consumption so that we can eliminate fossil fuels. And an energy audit is the very beginning process of creating a plan to do that.